hey, Foggy Raw Bay's here. We should throw Foggy Raw Bay on the stage. You should come on stage.
I'm gonna tell you if it sounds Foggy. I'm gonna tell you if it sounds bad.
Like how he looked really bad towards the end of his life.
Why you walk in and do that?
Cause I wasn't sure if y'all was having class or not.
If you are ready for Ruslan, can you make some noise?
That's how you know you're really indie, when you're bringing in your own merch. Yeah. Like real deal, independent. You don't go in through the back door, you go in through the front door. All right. I tend to be kind of what's the word? Impulsive when it comes to performances. So I'm like, hey, Foggy Raw Bay's here. We should throw Foggy Raw Bay on the stage.
Are you talking to the camera?
Yeah, I did. And let Foggy Raw Bay do what Foggy Raw Bay can only do. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Oh yeah.
You're gonna rap to the master of the new song. Got it. I know. I don't want it in my pocket because I'm gonna lose it. Oh! This man.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hi. Now I'm taller than you, see?
What's up, bro?
What's up? Nice to see you.
Check, 1, 2. Yeah. Look, woke up, had to pinch myself. Am I really a thing? Is this really a thing? I got no place to be. I got my wife and seat in there right next to me. What a hand, Lord, I've been dealt. Yeah, could have been different. It could have been. I could have had weekends off the deep end, cause I ain't want a man up, rather decent. I could have been hustling on the street corner. I could be living on the street. I could be living in a place where I never had a chance to ever get up on my feet. Could have been lost my mind and gone insane. They say that runs through your veins. My God, he created me to be the change. Oh, you got something right here you can do? Go. No? The more I learn, the more I realize how little I know, how much life I apply, but what my life really shows. I'm feeling like God has been my catapult. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. The history we can essentially move as we let it. Here's the new beginnings. Here's the new beginnings. And then we'll do this last joint. Jesse, did you figure it out?
No, I didn't.
Come on, I know you got a 16 that you can drop at that BPM.
I might, but I might not though. I might not.
Huh?
I might, but I might not. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'm just. If it,
Come on, let's
fits,
try it.
If it don't sound good, I'm not gonna do it though.
Hey, let me have
It's gonna sound good.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because it might not sound good.
Hey, come, you should come on stage.
I'm gonna tell you if it sounds Foggy. I'm gonna tell you if it sounds bad, bro.
Said you right, I've been faking all my life. I'm so sick of wasting time. One day we all gotta die. If you from where I'm from, put your fingers in the sky. Look the world in the eye, say I can't be nobody else.
Oh no, let's not stand. We don't know what this is. It's like dangerous.
Why?
Unstable. Give me a sec, okay? We're gonna load the merch in.
Super tag?
I broke my leg. I can't do that.
Yeah, most my life I've been dancing on the line. I've been paranoid. I don't wanna miss my time, so I'm really skating. Tony Hawk is hot grind. I've been on the low, but I ain't stoned. I'm in drive. Look, keep it in the family.
Oh, the green room is this way. Green room. Hi. We gotta get Jesse's track onto my computer so I can read. You guys gotta exude freakish amounts of confidence on that stage. We're not gonna correct me right now. We're gonna hear.
You don't like it?
She's repeating you.
Freakish amounts of confidence.
No,
if you mess up, if it feels awkward, like you just have to own that moment and act like you're freaking Beyonce and Solange about to do that really cool dance step in the new Netflix documentary. Okay?
Like how he looked really bad towards the end of his life.
Why you walk in and do that?
Because I wasn't sure if y'all was having class or not. You look like
We were having class.
Yeah, I guess we were kind of having class.
like the teacher's assistant that really should get fired because you're on your phone. This detention is what it is because y'all are here, and that's for sure detention. There's no way you're here for good behavior.
Enough.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna bounce this out. We're gonna throw on this flash drive. This is like so last minute.
It looks like really small.
Yeah. It does.
You know what would make it look less small? Is if you didn't have the undershirt on.
Yeah, but that changes my whole
Yeah, that's the
swag.
whole
Like,
aesthetic, bro. You see the under joint? You see the under joints, bro? Look at me right now.
You make a good point. Yeah.
You.
Okay, come on. If you are ready for Ruslan, can you make some noise?
I know what it like to have no options. I know what it like to be alone. I know what it like to pick your pockets and not even a dime to call your own. No, God only knows. I've been through highs and the lows. I've been down before.
Y'all ready? I've been through hell and back in the flow still.
Cold. Been through hell and back in the flow still cold. Been through hell and back in the flow still cold. Been through hell and back in the flow still cold.
A special guest along with me. I need y'all to make some noise for my man, Foggy Robbie, y'all.
They say it's two people in life. Some get it paid, the others get paid in advance. Some is coke and some is Sprite. Some is chicken, some is swine. Mine is a lamb. I'm glad he ain't leave that to chance. Ay, I'm glad I did not know your plans. Ay, as they say that life is a test, and I am just glad we ain't failed these exams. Cause we got them codes in different area codes. See, this is my
50 said, get rich or die trying. But being rich ain't never define who I am. I'm building wealth, then take it back to Zion. I gotta do it, never had any time for trying. I close my eyes, black out.
Alright, let's go.
Watch this.
Boy, don't you know who I represent? I don't know who that you represent. We be the future, get used to it. Cause I don't really like to reminisce.
Johnny Storm, I'm coming in. St. John on the covenant. Put the ball up on the back, boy. You say I'm running it. I got the DNA of kings and the blood spill. I was on the team when the beat killed. I was on the scene when you hit me up. You got left on scene when the show bump. We gon' be on 10. If you show up, I shouldn't let you in. Why you acting like we friends? Cause we don't kick it and you ain't next to kid.
I'ma go be small. Yeah, kick it both feet though. Yeah, you look like Vito. Yeah, low like C4. Yeah, good love, sweet love. Yeah, came like hero. Yeah, double them zeros. Yeah, double them zeros. Yeah.
So pulling up to concerts, conferences like this, there's always like a lot going on. There's always so many different things to think about, and so you got to get the merch, you got to bring in, get your tracks to the DJs, you got to make sure this thing is dope, you got to make sure the opener or the headliner rather is got his stuff together, you know what I mean? And so there's so many pieces in the puzzle, and then I like to travel with my family, so that's like super duper important to me, is having my son with me, having my wife with me, kind of making these little family trips. So I'm trying to like piece stuff together, make sure the merch is set up, make sure the DJ got my tracks, and then we did last minute added Foggy in the middle of my set, which was I think really dope, really appreciated. And it's just a lot. It's like I'm coming in, I'm naturally a creative dude, so I don't got like a checklist or Excel sheet, maybe I should get one. So I'm just kind of like, oh man, so many different things going on. And then it all kind of calms down and settles in once I hit that stage. And that moment, that feeling of hitting the stage is just, I can't even explain it, man. Regardless on how big or how small the audience is, regardless on if their energy's right, like I'm gonna do what I'm there to do, which is set that crowd off and put them in just a good state and make sure we have a good time. So the performance side is, to me, the easiest part, to be honest with you. Like the performance is like, that's where I'm in my element. That's where I feel most comfortable. Boom. Do my thing on the stage, connect with the audience. I've really been trying to really focus on like connection and establishing connection with the songs and the music and the content, being vulnerable in the music. And so that was fun, man. The performance is fun. Then I had to literally walk off the stage, and I found out as soon as I was done, John Keith is performing. I was like, oh shoot, my workshop is about to start. So I had to scramble over, get to my workshop. That was crazy. We talked about time travel, which was really kind of a workshop about if you had an encounter with the version of you from the future, what would that conversation be like? Recap, number one is $1,000 baby emergency fund and look at Dave Ramsey's baby steps. Option number two is get up earlier and go to the gym, explore the fitness thing. And then the third thing is pick up a new talent, new skill, new ability. Don't be afraid to try something new because you just might have something in you that you never knew. And so, man, I'm super excited. Like Legacy Conference LA was beyond my expectations. I've done Legacy Chicago before, which is amazing. It's the one with the big, huge crowds. But this one feels a bit more intimate. It feels a bit more personal. It feels a bit more connected to like rekindling relationships, seeing old friends, chopping it up, and just doing what we've been placed here to do, man. So I'm super grateful. Shout out to Brian Day, Legacy Coalition, LegacyDisciple.com. Thank you guys so much for having me, John Keith, and the team, man. Appreciate y'all.